Drinking Bros. Put down the water and grab a fucking drink.
Evan, what was the song you were singing before we got on the air? What was it?
What I do is I sing Japanese folklore to my wife.
Japanese.
Yeah. in
Japanese.
fake Japanese.
Fake
I've been doing it for
Japanese.
6 months.
Okay.
Have
you been
literally
studying this? Have you been studying
to literally
this?
drive her insane? No. It's just how coming donkey. You know what I mean? Just fucking throw that down.
It
well,
literally
I
sound
do
like
that.
towel my donkey is what
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah.
I throw that down, man. And,
No. I mean,
yeah, Kate
Ross, you
finally
need to-
fucking broke. Like
you need
a week
to hear
ago.
the back. Like
That's it.
she had
No more?
told Evan that that no longer could his games get to her.
Yep.
So 6 months ago, Evan goes, "Okay, I got the game for you," and it's in the shape of Japanese folklore. And it took him 6 months
And
for her
she
finally
broke?
to break.
Did she break?
She broke in a series of breaks. She came to me. She sat down on the couch. She was like, "Dude, I got to talk to you," in a serious tone. I was like, "Oh God, like, you got to stop with this. Okay, you win. You got to stop with it, dude. You won." I'm like, "Okay, yeah." But then I went ahead and put a nail in that coffin the other night. I was up there with my daughter, like banging on some pots, just fucking tearing it down upstairs. And she yelled upstairs, "I'm leaving the house."
That is fucking hilarious. In
All
a
right.
in a Japanese voice.
Yeah.
No.
Evan
She would
Evan
do that.
refuses to buy the domain Brack Rifle Coffee and let me do Asian commercials.
Yeah.
Oh,
really
God.
bad.
I want to do just Japanese commercials. They're just super confusing
Black
to the
Rifle
entire Black
Coffee.
Rifle. Black Rifle Coffee.
Oh, it'd be so good. Why don't you do that?
It would be really
It would
good.
be good. Yeah, it would be really good. We should.
Yeah, we should.
Just hire a team of Asian actors to do fucking serious, dramatic, hardcore fucking.
We
Black
have
Rifle
a
Coffee
huge
commercials.
fan base in Japan. They would probably do them for free.
Yeah, they would.
Oh
It's huge.
man, you're missing out. You're missing out on a big
I am.
opportunity. Well, welcome to the show, kids. Welcome to Drinkin' Brothers. Well, welcome to the Brothers That Drink.
Yes, sir.
We've got young Evan Hafer on the show again tonight. Welcome, Evan.
Thank you for having me back.
We love
He's,
having you.
filling in Rocco. Wait,
Yeah.
no, filling in
Filling-
four.
Four.
Filling in
Four.
four.
Yeah. There's a
Filling in
four in
four.
there.
Yeah.
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 Yep, I
Okay,
got you.
sorry.
Filling in pennies from Evan. A lot of people love that episode, Evan. A lot of people were like, "We need Evan on. We
Lot
need
of
more
people.
Evan in our lives." So we're happy you're here. You look.
My wife would disagree with that. But
Well, I think everybody's wife would disagree.
Go
with it.
home and sing her some Japanese love music. She'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. Play her the 100th episode, and
I
ask her
really
if she's fine
think
with it.
that we should track it really nicely here in the studio, and you should present it to her on a CD
yeah.
with
Like
a
a
cover
summer
Christmas,
mixtape.
for
with
Christmas.
a case that we could get CD.
Oh, it'd be so
baby, to
good.
make you a real CD, and we can do all the artwork. Like,
Can you get a meow on your keyboard?
yeah, I can get it.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just do, you and I will sing a series of just Christmas songs,
yeah.
like with just intermittent meows in them. We'll make her an entire CD of Christmas songs with meows.
Meows and a
Meow, 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 meow. It's Jared and I singing in the background.
God, that sounds horrible. Horrible.
Sounds like a
I love
great Christmas to me, man.
Yeah, it sounds like a merry fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Santa.
Santa.
Is that going to go all the way through December?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Maybe.
I hope so. I
don't mind that,
recorded
so.
a Christmas song last night.
Did you? What?
Yeah, it's good. It's gonna
What's
be.
it called?
It's gonna be big. I don't want to give it away.
Oh, we're gonna.
I don't want to
We're
give
gonna,
it away.
we're gonna record a Christmas song tomorrow.
I don't
and
wanna-
It's gonna be bigger.
I don't want to give it away. But it's magic. It is really. Even for
It's
my standards,
magic.
it's like I'm even saying like, holy fuck, that's weird. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. But it'll be out just in time for the holiday. Well, we got
Thank
some
God.
sponsors, kids.
Yeah, buddy.
We got a little meat club to start us off right.
Carnivore Club.
You know I'm talking about Carnivore Club.
I love their commercial with the tiger.
That is not a real commercial. Like that is not a real commercial. Like somebody online made that Carnivore Club
who made
commercial.
It? Someone made it.
Damn, I really liked it.
No, I think it's Tim. I think Tim Morris made it. Actually, I think Tim Morris.
I
made
think
it.
Tim did too.
Yeah.
God,
But
it's
they did have a recently new commercial for Australia that that an Australian blog voted the most weird commercial in all of Australia.
Really?
Yeah.
Look, Carnivore Club does shit right, top to bottom, dude. That's a fucking first-rate biz they're running over there. For those of you who don't know, carnivoreclub.co, that's carnivoreclub.co, is a cured meat of the month club that delivers right to your door. You want a salami in your mouth? Congratulations. Open the fuck up, Billy. Boom! We'll shove one in. What? You want some
I love it.
spicy, spreadable pork all over those ass cheeks? Boom! Carnivore Club's gonna spread them and open them up for you. It's a perfect Christmas gift. It's the finest meats in all of the land, handpicked from around the world. They don't fuck around. They find like weird delis in like New Delhi. That's how deep they go with it.
I see what you did there. I like that.
You're
I
welcome.
like
You're welcome for my excellence, especially for those hard to buy people. Get them some fucking Carnivore Club. Head to carnivoreclub.co. Use the promo code MANUP for 15% off. Again, that's carnivoreclub.co and the promo code MANUP for 15% off.
Santa says, "Get me Carney Club."
Carney Club. Give me some meats for my mouth and all of
I don't
my
want
elves.
cookies, motherfuckers. I want Carnivore Club on a plate.
Yeah. And this next one, Santa's getting all jacked up on it right before Christmas Eve. StrikeForceEnergy.com. Rudolph and his fucking merry reindeer is snorting lines of that right now in the snow, just getting all jacked up for Christmas. Strikeforce Energy is the tastiest, tiniest little tin pouch full of energy in all of the land. Kick the can. Cans are fucking dead. If you're drinking some form of energy drink in the can, throw it out the window. They said they'll pay the pollution fine for you at Strikeforce Energy. So
I don't know about that, but,
throw your cans out the window.
We'll
Get some Strikeforce Energy. You can pour it in waters, beers, liquids, anything you want. It's the equivalent to like 3 cups of coffee. It's fucking amazing. I'm all jacked up on it. I'm having a Strodka tonight. That's Strikeforce and vodka.
Strodka.
Do we have Strikeforce here? We do, huh? In the break room.
Yeah,
I have
we do.
tons.
You're
listen,
GD right.
This is how motivated I am. I'm going to go get Strikeforce and get off my microphone.
Whoa,
Yes.
No bullshit.
Go ahead.
shit.
Go grab some Strikeforce.
No one's going to miss me. I love you.
I love you
That's
too.
how much I want Strikeforce right now.
So go to strikeforceenergy.com. They ship anywhere in the entire world. If you're in Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran so far away. They'll ship it there. They'll stuff it up in the burkas, dude. Go to strikeforceenergy.com, type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 20% off every single time you order. And they have a subscription. I get that shit just delivered to my house because I'm a junkie like that. It's almost like having a legal drug dealer is what strikeforceenergy.com is for you. They've also got a canister that squirts 100 squirts, and you can it's like a bar. It's fucking awesome. Next up, we got warfightertobacco.com. Warfighter Tobacco is the finest cigars in the whole goddamn land. Look, real men, they don't use a hookah. They don't vape. They smoke cigars. They are 100% combat veteran owns. Rocco is one of the co-owners. They are the finest cigars made with Cuban seeds, hand-rolled in the Dominican Republic. They're coming straight to your face. They've also got a dope apparel line of T-shirts, which I'm a big fan of. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. You get 10% off. Warfighter Tobacco, big fan of Scott Jansen and the boys, and Rocco's a co-owner. So go out and get yourself a cigar. If a baby shot out of your wife's vagina, celebrate it with a cigar. If you're sitting in the bathtub in the 18th century, smoke a cigar. You can do a lot of things with them. You know, ask Monica
If you're
Lewinsky.
sitting in the bathtub with a friend and somebody accidentally shits in it, smoke a cigar.
It'll clean that scent right up. Go to warfightertobacco.com. Tell them we sent you.
Tasty.
Next up, we got At Night She Cries While He Rides a Steed. Matthew, give it to me. Oh, I love that horse noise more than life
I got some
itself.
fucking strike force. I'm ready to fucking sell.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm jacked on the strike
Dad
force
must
tonight.
have had Strike Force again.
I know. Why is he beating me?
What an ad campaign that would be.
Yeah.
Dad must be on Strike Force again.
He loves me, but he must be on strike force. Fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Does this point to something? I'll fuck anything. I thought we were doing MacGruber impressions.
We could. Look, kids, go grab At Night She Cries While He Rides a Steed, written by the finest author in the United States of America. He's even better than Hemingway. His name is Ross Patterson, middle name Michael, last name Jackson if you're nasty. Pick up At Night She Cries While He Rides a Steed. It's available in bookstores everywhere, Amazon.com, Audible.com, you name it. I fucking did it. It's rad. Last but not least, we've got a little BlackRifleCoffee.com made by a little someone on the other end, Evan Hafer.
That's right. I learned to roast coffee in Seattle, Washington, and then what did I do for the last 10 years? Basically, I've been sitting on my deck, rolling back and forth to combat zones and roasting coffee. So now we've got a legitimate roast-to-order coffee company, Black Rifle Coffee. We're veteran-owned, veteran-operated, and we have a great subscription.
And you did something fairly impressive this morning. Are you able to tell what you purchased?
Ooh, I
No.
purchased a new roaster this morning.
What?
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
nothing gets your dick harder than a new roaster, doesn't it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Fucking
You know
nothing.
when you go to like a cup of coffee in the morning and you smell the coffee.
Yep.
Imagine that times like a
in
million.
in a whole building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention
Yeah.
the fulfillment center smells like coffee.
It really
You just
does.
walk
It
around.
smells
It
really
smells like
good
coffee.
out
there.
It's-
Yeah.
They need to make candle or coffee candles. I'm sure they do.
They do.
Yeah,
They do.
I had a company send me a bunch, and I was like, "Hey, I've tried reaching out to them a couple times, and they're like, oh yeah, we're super busy.' Like, oh, I guess you guys don't like money.
Yeah, I guess you guys hate money.
Yes, you don't like money.
Yeah.
Well,
You
look,
guys hate
kids.
money.
Black Rifle Coffee is so good. It'll make you call that cup of Joe in the morning Joseph
Yeah.
by its full
And
name.
use the promo code Drinking or Drinkin Bros. You can spell it either way, all lowercase, all one word.
How much are they getting off with that, Evan?
20.
20 twin. I got
Yeah.
20 on
You
it.
know it.
I got 20 on it.
We got. I got some weird news to start off with the top here. We got one person left on Earth who was born in the 1800s. I don't know why that made me feel weird today. That made me feel weird today for some reason.
That makes you feel weird when you realize the legal drinking age is like what 95 now.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I
absolutely
think
right.
That's scary. Just
Yeah.
like seeing that the last person alive in the 1800s. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, so this woman was born in 1899. She's 117 years old. She eats 2 raw eggs a day. She doesn't believe in vegetables, or any like hipster shit.
Wow.
She goes strictly old school. My question is this: would you really want to live to be that old? Like,
Fuck no.
Well, I
Fuck
mean, if you're talking about right now,
Yeah.
video games are going to be really dope when we're 100.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, if I could
Yeah.
just lay back in a chair
what do you
and,
think she's thinking?
have
now?
sex with stuff.
But she's
and-
Italian. what do the Italians have to worry about?
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
that
new
is true. I
pastrami?
guess-
Nothing's changed over there for 117
Like
years.
you'd wake up 9 times to piss during the night because your prostate would be so bad, but at least you could play video games all day.
Bro, video
Yeah.
games are going to be the tits.
Yeah, they are.
It'll be virtual reality.
Yeah.
You'll
It'll
be
be-
getting
oh,
that
it's
You'll have
already
a-
virtual
You'll have
reality.
the same
It's
mind. You'll have a fucking exoskeleton just
Well,
walking around with
yeah.
a dick.
Right.
An exo dick.
Hard dick.
Exo dick.
That's
Dude, Ross,
the game name.
Ross, essentially it's going to be like San Juniper.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like, I wonder what she must think. You're right. This woman's from Italy. It's super fucking strange because it's like she actually saw her friends probably fighting in the Coliseum. You know, and now it's ruined. But like,
Now it's ruined.
imagine
I
putting
see
a virtual
power to it,
reality
though. That's
headset on
awesome.
that fucking lady and explaining that.
She won't be 118 if you do that to her.
No, I know,
But,
but you come from a land without cars, without planes, without anything, Now your people are walking around with fucking virtual reality headsets.
Well, that's that lifespan right there is like the technological advancements, how quickly they happened in like the last century. I don't know if that will ever be replicated in that time frame ever again.
No,
because like
No,
medicine
because
and you can only there's
1899.
We've gotten dumber.
yeah.
no society. So technology's
Society
gotten
has.
so great that it fucking made all of us stupid.
Yeah. We're not as resourceful as we were in the 1920s.
No, not at all.
No.
I know I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, if the water is not hot for fucking more than 8 minutes in the shower, I'm pissed off. Let alone whatever was going on back then, you know?
That's very appropriate. The place that I'm staying at right now does not have hot water in the shower. And I get
You
that
are
every
kidding.
morning.
In Salt Lake
you
City?
serious?
You have 9 people taking showers there. That's why.
No, the hot water heater's fine. It's just it's in the master bedroom that I could take it off and fix the nozzle. I'm super lazy.
Okay.
It would literally probably take 15 minutes of work, and I've yet to do it. So I'm the creator of my own calamity on that one.
What about you, Evan? Would you want to live to be 117? I could see you wanting to do that.
Yeah, man, because nothing will change, right? You just
yes,
cruise out into
that's
the
exactly
woods
what I was
and
gonna
just
say.
fucking- I've always wanted to die the glorious death of being eaten by another animal. Like that's so
Really?
at 117,
Like
your
Legends of the
bones are
Fall.
fucking brittle and yeah,
Dude.
fuck yeah. Like I just want to become food for something else. Like it's just fucking awesome. I'm not even gonna fight. Like at 117, I'll just like there you go.
That's
There
Here's
you
my
go.
asshole.
That's
Start
super,
there.
Super selfish.
It's the
though.
softest portion.
Oh God.
but like at
like the
but
Sahara.
at 85, you would have a little more muscle. You'd be a little more tasty. I'm
And it'd
going
be
out.
sinuous,
If I'm
you know?
85, I'll go get eaten by animals.
Dude,
Yeah.
I've always
What kind of
thought about
animal
that,
though? What
like-
kind of animal?
Yeah, what animal?
I really wanted the grizzly bear. Like that was like
Yeah.
a whole thing where I was like, hey, if I ever come up with like a terminal illness, you know, I'll spend most of the time with my family and my daughter and everything. But then eventually, I'm just gonna go. Hey, I'm gonna go pack this fucking elk carcass on my back out to the mountains, and you're never gonna see me again.
Yeah, but
And
like
just get eaten because I
Yeah.
want to go out,
But I
like
don't
knowing what it's like to get like just fucking eaten. from the
Really?
I feel like no, but
This is
a
great. This
bear
is the
doesn't
most
do that.
fascinating like
I
death
would
I've
say
ever
go-
heard of in my life.
Go hyenas because you know they eat the asshole first. They're not even gonna choke you out on the throat. They're gonna eat you
Oh,
alive.
they're gonna
Yeah, what
tear
would
you.
suck is if you're
blood
like
loss.
the ultimate turn down would be like you're going out into the woods and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get eaten by a grizzly bear. I'm going to the fucking Kodiak Island or whatever, and it's like
Yeah.
all the bears turn you down.
Oh,
It's like
man.
motherfucker.
Yeah, they're like letting you hang
Yeah.
out with them.
Like,
and
come on,
shit.
guys. You know, like the grizzly guy
There's
that's like
like,
that fruity
yeah,
fucker
there's
that got
more
eaten
meat
a
in
few
a
years
salmon.
ago.
It's
It's like,
licking your face and
yeah,
shit. You're like,
it's like, come on, eat me. No, he
He
doesn't
just
do it.
swats
It's like,
you and breaks your pelvis, and they leave you there.
I just got like rotten salmon laying all over me, and just like, fuck it, we don't want to eat that old bastard.
vultures start picking you apart in like a
That
4-day
would be
increment.
badass. I could
vultures.
fucking, I'd
Why
love
would you
that
want to
shit.
feed vultures? You want to be dead by that time.
Fine.
You want, you want a predator to
They'd be
eat you.
eagles. They'd be bald.
Okay,
Yeah, but I mean, think
bald
about-
eagles.
I want
think
bald
about,
eagles.
Because
like,
they're like seagulls up there. They
Like,
just fucking
you
fly
get
around eating
eaten-
trash all day.
If you get eaten by like a large great white shark, like
Gay.
there's nothing.
That's horrible,
That's
dude.
stupid.
No.
You're gonna drown.
That's
It's
stupid.
lame.
What I'm saying is, there's
Lame.
nothing left. There's nothing left of you. Like you're swallowed.
I just want my child to come back and hike into like Kodiak Island and have to pray over a big steaming pile of shit. That's daddy. That was daddy.
That was
That's
dad.
dead.
I needed a lot of bear spray, a fucking 300 Win Mag, a 50 cal, and to pray for my
Oh,
dad.
daddy.
You're a nice cow.
Oh
Daddy.
boy. What's the oldest living relative in your family, Evan?
Fuck. That's a good question. It's my dad at 70.
Where,
Everybody's dead, man.
But did everybody else die younger than 70 or did they live past that?
No, they lived past that. I think my grandma lived to like 89 or something like that.
Yeah, my great
And,
great grandparents lived to 88. Those were the longest in my family. He was
my
in
grandfather
World War
died
II.
chopping wood.
Really?
He died chopping wood.
That's Superman.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Superman.
That
He
is
was fucking
manly.
bashing out some wood in the garage and fucking keeled over, and it came out
Heart
like
attack or
yeah,
what?
yeah, just fucking done. My uncle died basically doing the same thing. He was like hoisting a bell on the back of his farm. He got the bale about halfway up, and then fucking down he went.
No
Good-
shit.
I mean, good on him, dude.
How-
yeah,
how
dead,
old was he?
like DED dead.
Yeah,
like fucking
just done.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah.
77.
All right.
That's a magic number for my family. It's like 77. You can pretty much set your watch on it. So I keep telling my dad that. I'm like, 6 years, 238 days, buddy, till your death day.
And go chop some wood, Dad.
Come on, here's that axe. I always
Go,
tell them,
yeah,
here's
go
that
out,
axe.
wanna go out in the garage and go
hike
chop some wood.
in bear country. Let's go take a hike, Dad.
Yep, that's my dad.
What about you, Jared? What's your family up to?
I had 2 great-grandparents, 96, 95.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they died a couple years ago.
Got that Italian blood in him.
Was it? Hey, were they skydiving?
No. They just lived on a bunch of property in Medford, Oregon.
Yeah, I was kidding. They're 95 and 96, Jared.
He would go.
I'm
he would
sure they
go
weren't
and
tandem
feed the-
skydiving.
He'd feed the cows every day. He'd just take his truck and he'd go and feed the cows. I don't know what the cows were for, but he just liked feeding them.
Really? They didn't slaughter them and eat them or anything?
No, he just kept cows. He didn't milk them.
No shit.
Yeah, he just put the dog. He had like 17 dogs. He just all the dogs would chase the truck and he'd go feed the cows.
All right. What about you, Matthew? What do you got in your family? What's the oldest?
I think 91. I think.
Okay, 91's a respectable age. You beat my family.
And then a lot of 80s with the grandparents and stuff. But they're all World War II vets and shit like that. So surprised that they lived that long.
What age do you get to where you can just say whatever the fuck you want?
My dad's
30.
there. God, that's a great answer.
Mine depends on money.
Yeah.
I will say this. Mine depends on money. When you're, because we're already doing it now, and it's like, all right, cool. Like, you know, when you don't have to worry about rent and shit like that, you can say whatever you want. But like, I think to the world, like out in public, like screaming shit at people, probably 70.
Good 70.
A good 70 where you're
they
like,
just write you off.
Yeah, people are just kind of like
crazy old man.
Yeah. In real life,
when I'm old, I want to turn to like a 25-year-old at a bar, like, and just be like, I gave myself a vasectomy with a soldering iron.
You know, hey, it's funny you say that. As we're recording this, it's my dad's 74th birthday.
Oh
today.
shit!
Is it really?
Cheers to him.
Wow,
74.
cheers.
And I should probably call him.
That's
so.
a special number.
Yeah,
That's
cheers to my dad. He's
special
he's a
number.
badass.
74th Fighter Squadron, the Hogs.
He's a Vietnam veteran. He was a sheriff, bomb squad on the sheriff's department down in Los Angeles in Santa Barbara County. He's a stud and a fucking good dude. So
He's done a lot of
happy birthday,
push-ups.
Dad.
That's
He's
awesome.
done a lot of push-ups
Yes,
in his
That's
day.
awesome.
And he's still a whiskey drinking motherfucker, which is rad.
Is he
Because
really?
it's like,
Yeah, at 74, you have to be, right?
yeah, he is. But it's awesome. So cheers.
Cheers
I
to
bet
that.
he plays Xbox now.
Xbox? No,
Yeah,
he does
just
not.
gets-
He doesn't.
gets
No,
to
he
kick
doesn't.
that Xbox.
He was like, I literally a year ago, I finally convinced him. He's like, so your like phone is a computer, and I'm like, God damn it, Dad! I've been saying that for like 7 years now. It's an iPhone. Yes, it's a computer. But we got him on there. So
That's what it is though today. Like, I mean, again, like these virtual reality headsets and all that shit. Like, it'd be so foreign to my parents, and they don't seem that old to me. But that's where everything is shifting right now in Hollywood. Everybody's trying to race to make virtual reality movies, full length feature films.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
really?
yeah. I got hit up about one probably about 2 weeks ago. And they were like, "Hey, do you remember that one script you gave us, you know, back in the day, like 2 or 3 years ago?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "You still have?" It was a 3D movie that I wrote, and they were like, "Do you still have that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, well, "What are you hoping to do with it now?" And they was like, there's all these companies are racing to make virtual reality movies." So I gave them this script, but like a bunch of people's like heads and dicks get chopped off in 3D, so it's like,
Oh, that's cool.
I know, it was awesome. It's called. It's a really funny movie, but like it's a horror film. But they were completely turned off by that. They were like, "Dude, I don't think you understand. The dicks will be flying at people's faces." This was a real conversation that I had on
You're
a
like,
conference call.
Yes, and they need to be.
Yeah, and I was like, "Well, yeah. I mean, in virtual reality, I would assume it's almost like the dick is hitting you in the face." And they were like, "Yeah, but we don't. What if a kid puts the headset on?" And I was like, "What about anybody who
Well,
puts
then
the fucking
dicks are
headset
gonna
on?"
fly at his face.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
you know, anything that's you're gonna do in virtual reality going forward, what the fuck is a kid gonna think about any of that shit? Let alone a dick flying at you. Because you know, porn is next on the horizon. That's got to be right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like that POV porn probably.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the Japanese already have that thing that attaches to your hips that like fucks you.
What?
Yeah, it's you wear the headset and then it's got like robotic arms on a fleshlight and it just goes blim 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 blim.
Is that the noise it makes?
Oh, God.
It goes
Yeah.
blah 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 blah.
I mean, I don't see far out for like the sex toys to actually like buy like a fake pussy and ass or whatever you're buying, and then you have a VR set that you wear
Yeah,
to like.
yeah, or that stuff that was just on Vice, that sex doll.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That
Yeah.
sex doll
Talking
and Vice.
sex doll.
Yeah. We talked about that.
Technology is just getting to the point where it's like every portion of interpersonal communication is just going to be fucking cut. Like,
Yeah.
hey, Ev, it reminds me of what was it? Sylvester Stallone in that movie where it's like, want to have sex? They put the VR headsets on and
Yeah,
have
that's
sex.
right, yeah.
What is that?
It would be
Time
interesting to just
Judge Dredd.
to just kind of
Oh, Judge Dredd. Yeah, I am the law.
look back in history and then find out that all like the technological advancements can be boiled down to men have just been trying to replace women with robots.
Right.
I have a robot pussy. Get out of here.
Yeah, you better watch out when Human Dog becomes a real thing.
Listen, I always go back to that. It's like, I don't care what your sexual preference is, but the lesbians, they're still using dildos.
Yeah, exactly.
The gays, they're still using dicks.
Yeah.
That's a good market
So,
to be in.
I'm just saying, right?
Well, that's what
Everybody's
it-
using them.
I've always said that about gay people. Like they got it figured out because they got both things. They got a hole and a dick.
right? That's what I'm saying. They got
You got variety over there. You can
Yeah.
choose what you want.
I'm not a bottom, but I'm feeling frisky, you know? Yeah, but then like the lesbian side, you got to buy a strap. I'm sure some lesbian's going to yell at me for saying that. But you got to get a strap on. You got to get like whatever the toys. You can only
That's
go so
hard,
far with
yeah.
a finger and mouth. Like
Yeah.
you
We
need
need
a
to-
cock, you know?
We need to invent something that grows a dick out of your body.
Yeah. like the mouse ear genetics.
Yeah,
Right,
like, a,
yeah.
like an
Yeah, it's
extra
just a
dick.
dick.
You attach
Spare
it on.
dick.
Yeah. Be huge in the lesbian community.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be a big boy move.
Oh man.
Or
Maybe
just
I
like a
think South
woman's
Park did
arm,
that.
like a small woman's arm, you know? So that way
Yeah, you know?
they can still be feminist.
It-
They don't have to
that-
fuck a dick, and it can be a tiny lady arm.
Ross, you
a dick-shaped arm.
you watched all of the Black Mirror, right?
I did. I've seen all
Okay,
of Black Mirror on
the-
Netflix. Yes,
The
I have.
the episode where they offer that service when somebody dies, it downloads all of their social media and then calls you like it's them,
Yes.
and it uses the patterns and stuff and the things that how they spoke to speak to you.
Yeah.
That's like creepy as shit.
I don't think it's that far off.
No, I don't either.
I think there's a lot of things in that show for people who haven't seen it that isn't too far off. The whole thing with the kid who's jacking off on camera on his on his computer. But hey, the FBI released a thing that said you should put a piece of tape over your camera. People could hack into that on your laptops.
If you hold on in 2016, if you do not have a fucking little piece of paper over your camera on, I don't do it on my mobile devices, but every other device, I think you're pretty stupid. It is obnoxiously easy. The second you get into a network, which is fucking easy, you can hack in. So
that is a real thing.
Oh
Yeah,
my
oh yeah,
god, yes,
yeah,
dude.
oh yeah.
I mean, you've heard celebrities with their webcams getting broken into, whatever that female that happened. Like on a lower level, if someone has anything against you or wants to get blackmail or whatever the case, it's super, super fucking easy.
Man, I did not think that was a real thing. I still can't. Like it's open on mine. Maybe I should tape
Dude,
it up.
if you talk to like a professional hacker, and just see like the how easy shit is, it's scary as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, look, the FBI issued a warning saying, "Hey, put a piece of tape over your fucking camera if you're not using it." But I was like, that's a little much. Hearing this from you now, I'm fucking scared.
No, you know what I do? I take the Post-it notes and I rip off the sticky part and I put a small one right over the camera. And they even make like camera and like MacBook cases where you can slide the top portion to cover up the camera. So
Really?
it's good because yeah, man. Because that way, if you're going to town and jacking off or whatever the fuck you're doing, you're good. It's like wearing a condom. You're not worried about it the next day. Like if someone saw that shit.
I don't
Yeah.
use a computer for masturbation.
No, I know you probably use Alanis Morissette fucking CD.
Yeah, isn't it
whatever.
I
ironic?
use a meniscus.
You've got one hand in your pocket.
Meniscus?
No, what are those Chinese calculators?
It's not a meniscus.
Oh, an
The
abacus.
meniscus is
An
part of the
abacus,
human
dude.
anatomy.
Come on.
Yeah, I use an
It's part of
abacus.
the human anatomy.
I just use an abacus.
So you lay your dick and balls over the abacus and just bang the beads against your cock?
No, I just look at it and I solve complex math equations that turn me on.
That's the only way you can. That's the only way you can achieve an orgasm anymore.
Yeah.
That's Jared.
I have nothing for that.
Jared tonight.
Nothing.
I think it all ties back into the Chinese song. Like if Evan's singing that in your ear
Yeah.
and you're using an abacus.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, I think that's the only way out of that.
Have you seen those videos of those girls getting orgasms in like bass, like
The cars?
the cars? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty funny.
I always, now when I see him on Facebook and the girl's not getting an orgasm, I get really, like, her hair's flying, but there's no orgasm. I'm like,
Oh god, that was a stupid video.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this one actually. I don't think I've seen this one.
There's plenty. All you got to do is search.
What's the search
just-
for it?
Oh, Ross, just go to YouTube and type in 2 girls kissing.
What?
Oh,
What?
that one's really good though.
If-
There's a lot of good videos.
Now,
of that
if you
one.
type in, I think it's like girl orgasms in car. It has like the subwoofer and it's set to a specific thing. And she sits on the seat and it like vibrates her clit or whatever the case.
Oh, all right,
the
all right.
frequency
She has
just.
a solid orgasm
Yeah,
on
boom.
the frequency.
But you should also YouTube 2 girls kissing.
What?
Pages of videos
Of girls kissing. Well, it's legal in the United States, Jared, and the rest of the world. So
Yes.
Right.
it's the simple things for you. It's the little tiny simple things for you.
What porn do you masturbate to? I know you have Scared
Scared
Sister
Sister.
and the Tornado or
Yeah.
whatever, but like, come on, give me, what's your go-to search?
I don't search anything. I'm a target of opportunity.
What does that mean?
I just browse the homepage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like the turkey. It's like the picture of a turkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Plants.
I can see you going for
It's
the
like that
weirdest,
scene in
the
Anchorman.
weirdest ones. Yeah, for
His
sure.
masturbation calendar is just like that, where it's just random objects. Scared sister, Beck's brother.
Scared
turkey.
sister.
It's all keywords.
Sunglasses.
Like you only get
Yeah.
off to the keywords is what you get off to.
Not even the video, he just reads it.
Yeah, you're just
No,
reading keywords.
There's really fun
BBW.
porn games. There's really fun porn games on newgrounds.com.
Is that like, so like, do
God.
you take time out of your day to be like, I need to sit down for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
explore,
Yeah.
see some
I
keywords,
can't
play a
decide
game?
right away.
See, that's the thing. I'm what they would call probably a power masturbator, where I'm like, oh, I need to jack off, and I go to a porn site, Google something, and immediately I am fucking done.
I
But get
don't
in
search
and out.
anything.
I mean, a standard masturbation time frame for me is probably 3 to 4 minutes. In and
Okay,
out.
so you're pretty decisive, is what you're saying. I can see
yeah, I wanna
Jared.
be-
I can see
I wa-
Jared perusing it for a while.
Well, I know
Yeah.
because I feel like Evan would probably be the same way. It's like productivity. I need to get this fucking come out, and then I need to get back to my day. Whereas Jared's probably like, oh, what's on the home?
I got a lot of time.
Listen, go to youporn.com and search break from college studying. That's a good one.
What? What?
Damn it, dude.
Just a break.
We couldn't be more different in that. I swear to God.
So what are they breaking from college studying to like? what
No,
are they-
no. She just takes a break from studying.
And does what?
I don't know, touches stuff.
Like, the man that just like doesn't think about food
Yeah.
whatsoever, just like moves through it, is in just like
Right. It's an obstacle.
calories. It's an obstacle. Peruses copious amounts of random weird pornography.
Right.
It's
Like,
never weird. I never get to the
I would
weird
say
stuff.
that some of it's weird.
How many
you're
how many
just gonna
hours
hit
throughout
some
your
of it.
day do you think you spend on that, Jared?
What?
Like what time do you go to work in the morning? What time do you show up at Black Rifle?
8?
And you're there till what? 6 maybe?
Yeah.
So-
7.
And out of that, so that's
8.
a good 10 hours. How many of that is spent on watching pornography?
Once I get home?
No, at the office. 'Cause you've got
No,
your
I
own
don't watch
office.
I don't watch anything in the office. That's just weird.
Everything you've just said for the last half hour has been weird, but watching porn at the office that's a no-no. That's a no-no for T-Bone Taylor.
Yeah, no, you don't
What
want because where are you gonna go? Like you get all worked up, and then you're itching a little bit. Like
Wait, why are you itching?
Yeah, why are you scratching?
you don't
Why-
itch
that's-
when you watch porn.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Why are
No, I
you
do
sweating and
not.
itching? Like, why are you doing any of that?
That's an allergic reaction to the pastrami that he's just layering
you're the-
into his body.
But
Fucking meat
but
sweats.
let's really get to the bottom of this. So you go home, and typically you're with your wife and kids. I'm assuming, right?
She hasn't. Well, she hasn't been home in like a month, so it's just been me.
Okay.
Me.
It's just been you. So you don't talk to her, and she's like, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" And she's like, "I'm probably gonna look at porn for a couple hours and just chill out."
No.
Well, she knows now.
Unproductive because like
Well, I mean, she know because our all of our fucking iCloud accounts are synced or whatever. She could see the history.
Oh,
that is
Alright.
true. She
Oh.
has brought
She's
that
like,
up.
you're watching a lot of porn, and then she's like, I'll send you more nudes. Stop watching porn.
Oh, nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, I have over 500 of her.
500
Wow.
nudes.
Well,
Yeah.
you've been
I have-
married for 4.5 years.
I have
I would
great.
hope.
Yeah, she's one of the best nudes takers ever.
Well, she's a photographer, so that
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she knows the body angles, man. She knows how to do it.
I always, which is totally different because I always take the weird random nudes that make my wife look super creepy, and then I just text them to her later. I took one. She was all prego. She was
Yeah.
all prego, like stepping out of the shower, like she's like 9 months pregnant. Snapped like a whole series that I just kind of trickle out. You know what I'm saying? Slow drip.
When she's
Does she not know? She doesn't know.
Missing my wife.
Yeah, no, she like that's one of the things. I mean, I love my wife, but she's very easy to fuck with. So it's
Yeah.
like
Well,
not showing these
surprise
anybody.
nudes
I'm not
is never a
showing
fun
anybody,
thing
no.
at 9 months pregnant.
no,
no,
not
that would be-
9 months pregnant. Good God, that's the worst thing on the
When
planet.
she's home, Ross, like I don't watch porn at all because she's crazy. Like she's like, you know, if the kids are napping, it's like, let's do it.
Is it do it?
Do
Fuck
it.
you. What are you fucking
No,
Nike
I mean,
over
you
there?
know how her mouth is. She's just like, fuck. Like she says weird.
She probably has 5 times the sex drive from what I've seen
Yeah,
in your
oh,
guys'
yeah.
relationship.
Oh yeah,
She's like,
she's got
Jared wouldn't put it in last
So
night, so I had to
much.
wake him up and suck that D. You're like, oh shit,
Oh,
all right,
yeah.
There-
Whoa.
okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
I've had the wake and rape. You know?
What are you, Ross? Are you a power masturbator, or are you like Jared, where you like make it a setting like 40-year-old virgin, where you put out the candles,
I don't
you
fucking put any
put the
candles
lotion
out.
out. You know,
I just like to find the right one.
you send a fucking email
like I don't
to your
wanna
mom.
waste. I don't want to
saying,
waste it
"I
on
hope
one
you're
that's
proud
not
of me."
good.
I send an evite to everyone.
Yeah.
And then I
Sorry guys, porn time.
hey, I invite them to watch me masturbate. Is what I do. I send an evite out to all my friends, and I say, "Hey guys, from 2:15 to 6:38 p.m., we're all gonna gather around the family
6:38.
with a pocket full of shells." Look, it depends. Like lately, there's a lot of work, so like I think I'm on a time schedule like you, where it's just like, all right, everything's so fucking time consuming. Where you're like, great, like I don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but truthfully, most of throughout the day is my mind's in a different workplace, so it's not a top priority in my life.
I'm not saying it's a priority, but I'm saying when it comes down to those times, you're like, I need to jack off. Are you taking the time to like make it an experience, or you're like, okay, I have some testosterone, I need to ejaculate into a Kleenex and fucking flush, or whatever you do?
Well, you usually the if let's say you're alone, you're traveling. We travel a lot for what we do. Obviously, let's say you're traveling a lot. I never have enough battery on my phone, so I feel like I'm racing against time on that. I feel like I'm in a Keanu Reeves movie where it's just like I can see
Valid point.
that battery life dwindle, and it's like, oh man, if you really want to watch the porn in HD, you're gonna sacrifice something's got to sacrifice. Either you're not gonna find the best porn you want, or you're really gonna take your time and be like, dude, I'm gonna plug this in somewhere near the bed.
That's what, I just start clicking shit until I see a butthole, and then I'm good.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, a minute later, I'm falling asleep or texting my friends.
Just one solid
What's up, dude?
butthole will do it. What's up,
Just
dude?
one butthole. That's all I need.
Just one
You
All
up?
I
I
need in
like
this life is love
I
in
like
me
the
and my
ones that
butthole.
have a lot of talking first.
No, no.
Oh god,
What?
those
Wait,
are the
do
worst.
you watch the monologue?
I like to see them in normal clothes first because it's exciting when they start getting undressed. Because it's like in a rated R movie, they're never gonna actually fuck, but in these they do. So
You're
it's like-
disgusting. You're disgusting. I would rather you be into like midget blowjobs than say it's super hot when they're clothed.
Yeah, clothed and talking.
It makes it more exciting.
I can see you. Like you watch like on those casting couch videos. You watch the first 5 minutes because you want to hear their backstory about their life.
I do.
Yeah.
It makes me think I know them, and then it's even hotter when they start getting sexed.
Sexted. Oh, God.
Like I have come across 3 people that I know in porn randomly, and it was the craziest surprise.
Did you watch them clothed and then unclothed?
No, I went to their Facebook.
I came across one person I
Then I
know.
went back to the porn.
I came across 2 people I've known. So 2 people I've known.
I had actually an ex-girlfriend that got into porn. It was in high school. We dated probably for 3 weeks, and I was like, yo, this bitch is batshit crazy. And then fast forward 2 years, was getting double teamed.
I browsed
in the back
you
of
know,
the
What?
all her,
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
What?
all her wall posts.
Yeah.
On I love my husband and my kids are awesome, and then I'd go back over to her in a college dorm room just getting slammed out.
No, Ross, with mine. I knew that was not a dating material when kind of a crazy story. I was in the back of my buddy's car. She was giving me a blowjob. I finished, and then she comes up from that, looks at my buddy who was in the front seat driving, and goes, "You're next." And I was like, I probably shouldn't be dating.
Roll them up.
You know,
Roll 'em up.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a deal breaker for you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's just like, if she offered, you a drink and she offered your friend a drink.
I mean, if I was like a swinger or something like that, I've been through some weird phases in my life, but no, I don't share.
Yeah, let's see. My
At this point right now, I don't share.
my venture into it was I was dating a girl not very long, so I didn't know her like too crazy well. She seemed kind of normal, but I saw her in one of those casting couch things where it was just
Wow.
Seriously?
Yeah. So they talked to her, she got undressed, and then she ended up masturbating on like a wooden chair. It looked like one of those Little House on the Prairie chairs, like from the 1800s, where you're just like, oh shit.
nice.
Yeah, and it was like, but it was a long video where you're like, man, it was like 17 minutes.
That sounds great.
Cut to, never, see or hear from this again, except for I knew her. Ironically, I did a movie with her ex-boyfriend, and he was like, he comes up to me on the first day on set and was like, hey man, I think you dated my girlfriend for a little bit. It was on Accepted, actually, the movie Accepted, and and I was like, oh, who's your, and he said who it was, and I was like, yeah. I went out with her a few times, nothing big, and he was just like, yeah, she's kind of weird. And I was like, okay. And then the porn popped up a couple years later, and then here's the capper to this story. About 4 years after that, I'm watching one of those 2020 specials online. She is one of the featured guests on a story about Los Angeles and how women turn into sluts and how you get pressured into porn. And she's now a full Christian and runs a Christianity website now in Los Angeles.
Boom. But from one extreme to the other.
I mean, real extreme. And here's the thing, but this girl wasn't extreme to begin with, nor did I think the porn was that extreme. So her going into full-on Christianity, it almost makes me wonder, like, and they said she was raking it in off this Christianity website, and I was like, man, maybe she's just smarter than the rest of us. Like,
still doing porn behind closed doors.
No.
Give me your money.
No, that was the only video she ever did, apparently.
What? That's why it was behind closed doors, just because no one saw it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was out on the internet, so people.
I
saw
love
it.
stuff that starts out at a pool.
What?
Oh, you can't.
God, Jared, I just need a fucking shower after this. Like, I wish you were Rocco right now, talking about the grossest porn of all time. Like, it thoroughly fucking weirds me out.
The best is when they're changing the filter in the pool, and the guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, what kind of a filter is that?" It's a ZX 1400.
Yeah.
They start talking about pool maintenance and chlorine. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, what's wrong with this pool stuff?
Man, Jared, you go to some places, bro. You go to some places that it's like, because you want, I can tell you want that conversation. Are you missing that conversation in your life? Is that what it is?
No.
I think he is.
A little defensive on that one.
That was a real
conversation?
Just a normal conversation about your life, who these people are, or, I think you're missing real people.
I just like to know a little about them first before I see them, do the deed.
Do the deed. So would you say this?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on,
Yeah.
Ross. You didn't ask the couple or the strangers on the 100th episode too many personal questions. You didn't really want to get to know them. You just were like, let's do it.
What are you talking about? I knew both of them. We picked them.
Well, I know.
Yeah, but we
like, you
picked them
weren't
online. We
engaging
didn't know any.
conversation.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about them in real life whatsoever.
Oh well, I mean, I saw them with their clothes on first.
Oh God damn! I mean, Jared, you were nervous. You were nervous during the 100th. So like,
No, I wasn't.
I think.
I thought it was. I was
know,
the most relaxed.
Shockingly, Rocco was by far.
Yes.
The
Oh
most
yeah,
nervous.
for
I
sure.
thought
And
it
he
was.
is probably the weirdest one. I think we can all attest.
I
to.
thought it was the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
normal. I thought I was the most normal with it.
I wish Evan was
Yeah.
there. That would have been fun. Because you would have been very
He was.
articulated.
I would've
no,
loved to
he
have
was
done it.
He was.
I was downstairs. Yeah.
You were downstairs.
Yeah.
I was
with
like-
with my girlfriend, actually.
she was downstairs, like all the way down. I was,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, which
medium.
is smart of her.
Mid-level.
Which is really
mid-level.
smart of her.
Yeah. She had 3 floors separate.
You know what?
I
though,
know
is
this
that
is like
was
the
in
4th time we've hung out, but I'm gonna go watch
Yeah,
two strangers
that's
fuck
pretty-
upstairs.
That's pretty
And
legit.
do a
though.
2-hour
Yeah, that's pretty
podcast.
legit.
She was
Yeah, it's
cool.
super
She was
legit.
like, "All right, like
All
you're
right.
fucking weird. Do your thing, and I'm not worried about you jumping in." I was like, all right, I'll
Yeah.
behave, and that was an interesting day. You know, it was
Yeah.
good. And you made me
Yeah.
coffee. I had the CEO of Black Rifle Coffee make me coffee. That was
Yeah.
wonderful.
That was
I
a nice
right there in
day.
that small little kitchen. I
We should
made
make
a Ross
patch.
coffee too.
We should make a patch for that.
When Evan Hafer makes you a
Yeah,
cup of coffee.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the best cup of
So-
coffee you'll ever had.
It is.
So, like,
it is.
people that
That's
visit-
no lie. That's no lie.
People that visit, they can collect that special patch.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
should
I've
do
seen
that.
patches go for almost $400.
Why?
I don't know, because the patch guys are fucking loons.
The
man.
airsoft guys they get
It's not-
crazy about their patches.
Dude, there's this
People love
Facebook group
patches,
called
man. I've been sent a
Morale
few
Patch
patches. Yeah.
Black Market.
Yeah.
It's called Morale Patch Black Market. I have seen shit on there for $400,
Wow.
and dudes are fighting over it.
But why?
This is the
why don't they
rarest
just-
of the rare patch. It's like
Why don't they just
you
go
could just
sew
make that yourself. Like
Just go sew it.
you could just take the artwork and have it remade. It's not rare.
It's
It just
about the
means, like,
chase, Jared. It's about the
well,
chase.
yeah, but like when it comes to a patch, it's just the asshole that ran 5 of them. Who cares? It's not like Pogs.
I knew. Fucking knew you were gonna say some shit, dude.
Just teeing it all up.
God.
It all up.
Fucking damn it,
It's like
Jared.
pogs.
We're going deep into the mind of Taylor tonight. I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
This is amazing.
Barely.
TBI Taylor. That's what I'm gonna call him.
Barely.
TBI Taylor.
TBI Taylor.
Too much pre-porn, Taylor.
Hey,
Pre-porn.
I-
Free porn.
by the way,
likes the pre-porn.
Jared, I wanted to tell you, you were correct on the Waffle House prediction on the Waffle
Oh,
House
thank
waitress
you.
song.
I knew it was.
I
gonna
did
happen.
not
What,
know that. So that Waffle House waitress video blew up, obviously, online. Corporate called and wanted to fire everybody in the video, and
Oh, motherfuckers! Really?
I know, yeah. So like, one of the waitresses in the video hit me up online and was like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, the corporate called and threatened to fire us." Luckily, the video came out like right before Thanksgiving, and they felt bad and had a last minute change of heart. Here's the thing: everybody's seen the Waffle House waitress video. I didn't swear in it. There's nothing negative in it. Like, I don't understand what.
Dude, they're just it's douchebags that honestly, and your Waffle House fucking fuck faces.
But
like
you
that
called it. You called it.
make
You
up-
called it from
Yeah,
the
but
very
they're-
beginning
they're-
when I shot that
They're
video.
making up reasons in their positions to just bitch. Like again, like you've got a couple hardworking minimum wage workers. Why are you going to fire them? What worth is it to fire them? There's no identity to any of them
Well, and,
when
and,
it comes to the brand.
and on that
So-
point too, it's like you have some people that are working for probably minimum wage,
Yes.
and then you come in. They have a fucking awesome fun day where they laughed at their work. Not to mention you're promoting Waffle House to about 1 million people or whatever the viewership is now.
Yeah.
And in a positive light, and it's fucking funny. So it's like
Oh
the
my
fact that
God,
you're gonna
they're
like
just stupid.
reprimand some fucking poor little soul. Like it's the same. We had an issue
Waffle
with
House
that in like
corporate.
with
You're
some
stupid.
with the police department about like almost firing one of their dudes, and it was just like, why? Like if he was doing something outlandish, like if the Waffle House was like, fucking making pancakes and putting their dick in the pancakes.
Yeah,
fire the employee,
exactly,
but like,
exactly.
It had nothing to do. You were talking about how good Waffle House
I know.
is.
Oh,
And
my God.
I know.
How everybody's ended up there at 2 a.m. and got fucking drunk and been like, I need smothered fucking hash browns with the side of eggs and chicken.
The whole Waffle House waitress video is about how much a guy loves Waffle House and the waitress is there, and it's a fun thing. Not only that, so that day, because we shot there for like 2 or 3 hours, I bought maybe $300 or $400 worth in food, and then I gave him like a $200 or $300 tip at the end of it and said thank you. And it was fucking awesome. We all had fun. It was a great night. And then corporate called and fucking blew shit out of their ass on these people, and it's like, fuck you guys.
Hey,
I still
go
love
to
Waffle House, by the way. I love
Go
it.
to
I love
Waffle House's
House.
corporate Facebook page and tell them to fucking lighten the fuck up.
Yeah, go to at Waffle House
go tell
on
'em,
Twitter
yeah.
and tell them to
And
lighten
just-
up over the Waffle
just
House waitress
fuck off,
video.
Waffle
yeah.
House.
We should do that. Just be like, do me a favor and stop being such a fuck.
Yeah,
Like, that's
stop
another
being
thing.
a fuck.
Stop being a fuck.
Hashtag stop being a fuck.
Yeah,
Stop being a
because we
Waffle House.
love Waffle House. Like I was pissed off to see that. I was pissed to see
Yeah,
that.
and why? And honestly, from the CMO's standpoint, that video has close to 500,000 views.
Yeah.
It drove somebody to go to Waffle House and purchase something.
Just on
did.
Facebook alone, it's gonna
And
have
they didn't pay for it.
Yeah,
They didn't
pay
pay
anything
for
for it. They didn't pay anything for it.
So
Nothing.
fuck off.
Yeah,
And you gave the fucking people a tip and you spent $400. Like, that's worth it.
I know.
Shut up.
I know, it's crazy. And
Well,
it was
they always say,
it was
like-
empty in there that night. You know, it was just us.
Just you and the Waffle House waitress.
That's it.
That kiss scene between you and the waitress.
That was a hot
looked
kiss.
real.
It
didn't
was hot.
Yeah,
It
she was
it
hot.
was passionate.
I got her
There
number.
was I know it. Well, I saw tongue. You committed. You were an actor.
I always
sir.
commit.
You
I
were
got
an
her number.
actor.
I got her number. I'm gonna call her.
Really? Do you think she wants kids?
Maybe. You know, I might think about not
Yeah.
pulling out. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Just decorate them sugar walls.
Hey, Jess, before you don't pull out, you should talk to her about pool supplies for about an hour and a half to
Yeah.
turn on.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
film it,
exactly.
let
I'll
me
film
watch.
it.
What's that
Yeah.
pH level like in there?
Decorate them sugar walls.
How much chlorine you got in there, babe?
Oh, that's super chemically.
It's
I like that
1%.
saltwater pool.
God.
It's a saltwater pool. Do you like
If
that?
you have a well pH balanced vagina, it feels better.
Oh God. I gotta go to the drinking bro of the week on that one. I can't. We're going further and further down the rabbit hole here, and
This is science.
no,
This doesn't make sense.
I dated a scientist once. She told me.
listeners have tuned out at this point.
Oh man.
We'll get to the drinking bro of the week. This one was submitted by Al Envy Fashing. That's the best name we've ever had on the show. And that's 3 names, by the way. Al, middle name Envy, last name Fashing. He said he'd like to nominate my father, AJ Fashing, Sr., as drinking bro of the week. He never served, but he was as proud as ever when I decided to. He was a man's man and an all-around amazing man. Unfortunately, he took his life November 16th. That is unfortunate, Al, and we love you. Thank you for serving, and cheers. Cheers to your father.
Cheers.
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 Cheers to your dad. I don't know if this show will cheer you up at all, Al, but
Of course
We're
it will.
gonna fucking try.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
yeah, hopefully, boy, Jared.
What?
Yeah. I just the pH levels and the sugar walls. You wanna decorate the sugar walls?
What?
Is that what you call the inside of your wife's vagina? The sugar walls?
Yeah, them sugar walls.
Oh my God. Deck the sugar walls with balls of Jared. Fa la 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 la.
Oh, is that the name? Is that the name?
It's always got to go back to food.
It really does with you. I really do. I guarantee you've got Grubhub on speed dial as soon as we hang up tonight.
We just ate.
Yeah, we ate right before.
You did good. Good for you.
Yeah.
Well, for the 2 people that are still listening at home, for Evan Hafer, Matt Best, Jared Sugar Walls Taylor, and Ross Patterson, we are out of here. Check your pH levels tonight in the
Check
pools.
your pH
Take
levels.
sugar walls.
Those walls better be sugary, baby.
Check 'em.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Stay-
Good night,
stay
everyone.
drinking and stay bros.
Go to drinkingbrospodcast.com for all your t-shirts.